Hello, everybody. This is Fernando for the latest Godzilla Podcast. Well, it looks like we have some very exciting news, not when it comes to the Godzilla 2014 film, but actually when it comes to the next upcoming Toho Godzilla film. Yes, you heard that right. It looks like Toho will finally be making another one of their own Godzilla movies. It's been a long time since that has occurred. The last time that was, of course, was with Godzilla Final Wars, which was way back in 2004. So with this film coming out unknown when, it could be potentially next year or the year after that, most likely 2015 or 2016. Then there's going to be a 10-year gap since the last film, and what's really exciting is that it's going to feature a cult favorite villain from one of the past Godzilla franchises. Kudos goes again to Godzilla-movies.com for breaking this news on there. Apparently they cited an interview that one of the producers for the Godzilla 2014 film, who goes by the name Yoshimitsu Banno, he is also a producer for several of the Toho films out there as well. And according to the interview that Yoshimitsu stated, he claimed that and this is his direct quote, this is what he said. He said, "I am planning the sequel of Godzilla versus the Smog Monster now. A new character named Hedorah will appear as a green saving monster in the sequel. Hedorah will help battle Hedorah." And that is, a side note, that is the cult villain that's going to appear within this film. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to have fan favorite Hedorah come back from his long-awaited, debut from the original movie. And of course his brief cameo within the Godzilla Final Wars film, to now have another movie with him as the main antagonist. So to continue the interview, he states, "The new Hedorah comes out from the toxic sludge contaminated by the radioactive waste from an accident at the nuclear power plant. I wish to realize this film with the collaboration of Godzilla fans from around the world." So several key things that was stated within that interview. Yoshimitsu, of course, confirmed that Hedorah is going to be the main villain, but that there's going to be a new character named Hedorah. And it looks like this will be the antithesis of Hedorah, where instead of being a monster filled with some kind of pollution, this will be a monster that acts as a quote-unquote green saving monster. And this will also be, of course, a direct sequel to the Godzilla vs. Hedorah film. And that on top of that, it looks like they're going to make it a timely piece where they're going to have the main cause of Hedorah coming back being the radioactive waste from an accident in a nuclear power plant, i.e. what occurred recently in Japan with the earthquake and the subsequent tsunami affecting that nuclear power plant there. So lots of key stuff, lots of very exciting news. So for those of you that are fans of the Toho films, which are in of itself a different set of Godzilla films, of course, than the American ones, it looks like you're going to finally get another entry within the Toho franchise. Again, it's unknown when the date's going to be. Most likely probably 2015. I highly doubt it's going to be 2014, as that's a little too early. Most likely it'll again be 2015 to allow the upcoming American film to play out in all of its glory. And that way there's no sense of crowding between these things. And if not 2015, then most likely 2016. And again, that should follow the pattern that happened when the first American Godzilla film came out in 98. The Godzilla 2000 film, of course, came out 2 years later to once again allow the 98 film to play out as much as it could. So exciting stuff. So what are your thoughts? Are you looking forward to this film? Hedorah is coming back. He's a fan favorite, and it makes sense because we live in this world where it's still so much centered on saving the planet and conserving and reducing pollution and making sure that everything is green. So with so much of the young fans all into that stuff, to have something like this within the Godzilla franchise makes perfect sense. So fan favorite Hedorah will be back. So thanks again, everybody. Take care. Bye.